Dun, 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 dun. Hello, everybody. We are live. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Everybody out there on YouTuber land. I'm Paramount USA, and you are at Lindy's Treehouse. And I'm here every Thursday night, 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And my phone's saying, I'm here. So the reason I'm wearing this glove is because me and Miss Molly, yay, Scooby-Doo's in the house. He's first. That's right. So you get the lazy boy chair in the tree house tonight. So I'm going to tap on that. Oh, I just paused myself. I do that every time. It'll come on. So you guys can all see me, so it doesn't. Oh, there it goes. Okay. You know, the phone thing. Yeah, I have my one glove on because me and Molly were having a little boxing match because she wanted to own the desk tonight. And every time I'd come put my stuff down and I'm trying to get all ready, she's swatting at me. She needs to go to obedience school. Miss Molly, my kitty, she's being a brat tonight. Being a brat. Yeah. Even gave her a treat. And she was being even more of a super brat. Super duper brat. Hi, Will Fly. Welcome. Come on in, everybody. Come on in the tree house. I'm marking you all down in my book. We got lovely Munchkin in the house. So Scooby was first. And then we had Will Fly. And then we had lovely Munchkin, because I got to write in my book, you know that. And yes, I'm dressed all festive tonight. The reason being is if I just wear the hat by itself, it won't stay on my head. Munchkin can relate to this. Some things, you know, you got so much hair that sometimes these certain hats will just slide around on my head, right? So I just thought, well, I'll just grab a cowboy hat and put the hat on top of my cowboy hat, right? My New Year's hat that Ryan bought me. So, oh yeah, and then I've got my little jewelry going on here. Only the finest jewelry for me. Yes, yeah, my jewelry. And then little props here. I got my little here you guys can see in the thing, my hair in the way. And then I got my little prop, a champagne bottle. Is this cute or what? I know, look at, I'm all blingy tonight. Got this going on. It's New Year's Day night. And I got all my peeps here in the house tonight. So welcome. Come on up. Grab a chair. Grab a, let's see, what do we want to say? A beanbag. But since Scooby was the first, then he gets, I was going to say the lawn chair. No, the lawn chair is for summer. We'll say that for summer. All right. He gets the lazy boy chair. Yes. Fine. And with the glass of wine next to the lazy boy chair. Yeah, I added that. Yeah. I got a little, I'm getting ready to put a little fridge up there in the tree house. So then you can all just, you know, help yourself. You don't even have to BYOB. Just go in my little, fridge. If anybody's just coming on, I'm Paramount USA, and you're at Lindy's Treehouse. And I'm here every Thursday night, 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. And I'm talking so fast, I can't catch up with myself. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the like button and the notification. And I have to say, y'all, I got a new subscriber today. Thank you, subscriber out there in YouTube land. I don't know who it is because they keep it a secret. I don't know who it is, but thank you so much. So I'm at 116 subscribers right now. I got to go like this. So because I can jinx it, right? I could jinx it. Oh, Will says, what? No beer, father? Well, that's kind of, you guys would have to carry that up in the tree house. you would have to put that in there for install that for me because I wouldn't be able to carry it up there to the treehouse. But maybe in the summer, we can do that, right? But yeah, I had a good day. And how was everybody else? How was your day today? I was just writing and writing and writing all day, getting ready for the show. So we got a lot of stuff going on today. I'm pretty excited because we're talking New Year's and New Year's Day. And it is my 80th show. Whoop, 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 whoop. 80, my 80th show. Pretty exciting, right? Yeah. So I got to share that with y'all. Number 80. And Munchkin said, haven't done a damn thing, and I liked it. Good for you, Munchkin. You deserve it. You deserve it. You know, it's like I was supposed to go to my son's today and do laundry and hang out and everything, and so I'm going to see him this weekend because the weather's still crappy out there. It's like icy. Yes, ice, baby. Yeah, the roads are kind of getting better, but what a mess. It's weird. The snow is not like nice, soft, fluffy snow. It's ice snow. Like you could literally go out there and make a snow cone with it. That's kind of how the ice is. My neighbor downstairs, she was had her shovel and she was trying to shovel some of the snow and stuff off the sidewalk, and it was crunchy. It was weird. Just been a really weird winter, and it just started, right? So I'm going stir crazy. So after whatever, the week, I don't know about you guys, but I've been really confused about day. I woke up this morning, thought it was Friday, and I said, no, it's Thursday because I have a show tonight. And Will Fly says, I can't believe we made it all the way to 12 a.m. I know, Scooby-Doo and Munchkin had a show last night for the New Year's Eve bash, get together, all that stuff. And some people jumped in the Zoom, and it was super cool. Super cool. Yeah, we had Will Fly. Will Fly jumped in the Zoom. He was there with his 3 wieners. I know. He had 3 wieners. Oh, they were cute, though. They were all cute. It was fun. And then Trash Bag Flyer. He was, if you're listening, Trash Bag, he was in the house too. He was in the Zoomy. So, yeah, it was really fun. I had a good time. I couldn't fall asleep after. I couldn't. Scuba didn't make it much longer. He went to bed around 2. Oh, I think he did pretty good. If he went to bed around 2 o'clock, I think that's pretty good, Munchkin. I couldn't fall asleep. And Chewy, yes, it was fun and chewy. It was fun and chewy. So yeah, I was looking up names today for the wieners. Did you get a name for the little wiener? The one that doesn't have a name? Because we have Joy, and then I wanted to say Joy and Snuggles. I don't know. Did you ever think of a name, Will Fly? Did you want the name to begin with J? Because I'd have to look on my list, on Google and see. Scuba said she went to bed at 2. I was more like 12:45. Oh, I thought, okay. I was wondering about that. Yeah, I was wondering about that. The pup has been named Jojo. Well, there you go, Will Fly. Welcome to the family. Joy and Jojo. So cute. I just love it. I'm so excited for you, Will Fly. Will Fly adopted 2 baby Dachshunds. So when I say wiener, I'm talking about the Dachshunds. Anybody that's listening, come on up. Jump in the chat, everybody. I'm Paramount USA, and I am here at Lindy's Treehouse. And I'm just all beside myself tonight because I'm just excited to be here. Yeah, I haven't been hitting the bottle yet. Sparkling. Actually, it's sparkling cider, whatever they call it. That's what it is, right? So delicious. This is the cutest ever. I'm going to keep this for next year because I don't want to open this because confetti, I think something pops out of here and We ain't going there tonight, okay? Especially with Molly. It would not be good. So this is kind of cool. But yeah, so I got my fancy hat on, and I wore my cowboy hat because I didn't want this hat sliding all over my head and falling off and everything. And I don't know. I'm looking for Bill H. We don't know where Bill H is. I'm sure he'll be jumping on shortly. And we're going to give away a pair of socks tonight. Yes, we're going to do the spinny winny little winny things. We are. We're going to give away socks. Ryan and Leslie donated. I have so many socks now. I'm so excited for the spinny winny wheel. My Munchkin says your pinky toe hurts. Oh no, that's not good. That hurt. Gosh, I hate when that happens. When your pinky toe hurts. I don't like that. That hurts. Yeah. Ryan, my son, Ryan, I know Ryan. Him and Leslie, yeah, they gave me like 2 big packs of socks. And one is one socks is, I'll show you really quick, and then we'll get started with the show. Might as well, right? Oh, these are Smurfs. So are these cute or what? We got like Smurf socks, all different types of Smurf socks. And then these things are nice too. These socks are really nice. I mean, he went all out. And we got Peanuts socks, if you like Peanuts. You can find your favorite character or whatever. They're super soft. I think these are like super cute. Munchkin says the skin hurts. I don't like it when my skin hurts. Oh, that's no fun. Wonder why your skin hurts. I've been waiting from Amazon. I got some moisturizer, some oil of Olay moisturizer coming. And with the way the weather's been, everything's delayed, but it's supposed to be here tomorrow. So, oh, hey, Bill. Mr. Bill's in the house. What is up, Mr. Bill? Take a seat. I put my book down. Oh, here it is. Yeah, have a seat. Grab a beanbag. Yes. Scooby-Doo was the first one, so he got the lazy boy. So Bill H. So I got my fancy book, and I drop everything as usual. And yeah, so let's see, what's this here? Oh, these are old notes. Let's see. Oh yeah, we don't need this one. We don't need that one. That's a Christmas one from my Christmas notes. Make sure I got everybody right. We got Scooby, Will Fly, and Munchkin and Bill H in the house. Okay, right? Okay, we can get the show started. I tell you what, I'm just super excited to be here tonight. We had so much fun last night with Scooby and Munchkin, and I'm just so happy we're all back here together again. We brought in the new year last night, and now tonight we're celebrating, right? I'm just very blessed. I'm blessed to have all of you a part of my life. I really am. I'm not going to get all emotional. I get emotional. I'm just very blessed, like I said, to have you all in my life. And I just feel like we're one big family. And just like the song Cheers, y'all, you want to go where everybody knows your name, right? And I always feel welcome on everybody's live stream. So it's pretty nice to have my circle. And you guys, I love my circle, and I love you guys hang out in my treehouse on Thursday nights. We really have a good time. So actually, I have not seen y'all since I'm with the show, right? Since before Christmas. So just put in there what you got for Christmas. Put in the chat. Maybe put for New Year's, put some emojis, New Year's emojis in the chat. And then I'll tell you what I got for Christmas. You guys probably know because I'm always on Facebook. Blah, 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 blah. I'm like the celebrity Facebook babe. Yeah, I'm the celebrity Facebook babe. See, and tonight, I'm all in my bling. Yeah, I got my little bling going here. Yes, this is very. Actually, I had to go to the bank, and I got this. This was in the vault. I used to wonder, did you guys ever do that? I never had anything. I never had really things of value that I could take to the bank, and they put it in the vault. So what do you suppose people put in those vaults in the bank? You know, just put in the chat. What do you think they put in those vaults? I don't even know if they do that anymore, because the last time I walked in a bank was, gosh, maybe Paramount is kind of a big deal on Facebook. Yeah, yeah. I love being on there, you know that, and I try to be really positive with with everything, and because that's me. Mr. Bill said I got some Rigid tools. Nice, Rigid, yeah, good brand, real good, really good. So is Rigid tools better than the key to the vault? I mean, what do people, when people go to the bank, what do they put in that vault? Jewelry? They have like expensive jewelry. What do they put? Bricks of gold in there or something, And Mr. Bill, so you got Rigid tools. What's better? Is DeWalt better than Rigid? What do you? Because I have no idea. I mean, I worked Home Depot how many umpteen years, and DeWalt brand was a huge deal. Okay, everybody got DeWalt for Christmas, right? But I was just wondering, because Rigid tools are really good too, but there's quite a few different tool brands or whatever. Yeah, I never, as far as with the bank, I've never had anything like you put in the vault, and I always wonder, rich people, I'll put their stuff in. They're expensive. Flyer Bill says Makita, awesome. Thank you, Makita. Yeah, exactly. Yep. I'm having flashbacks now, Home Depot. At the register. Yes. Guys coming up and picking up those Makitas. Yes. And then we'd have the fraudulents when I work returns, when they're trying to return stolen tools, you know what I mean? That was always real fun. You had to get a manager over and everything because they didn't have a receipt, and they would come in with sunglasses, and they look all shady, and they talk like this. Yeah, I need to return this, Makita. Yeah. My mom got sick, and I really need the money now. Take care of my mom. They go on and on. Is that good? Do you like that? Do you like my my imitation? But seriously, that's what I used to have to deal with. Bill Fly says, I like Ryobi because they never charge their batteries. Yeah, Ryobi's a good brand too. Yeah, there's a lot of them out there. I like this, guys. I like your feedback on the tools, Pretty cool. I'm just having fun. We're just kind of like, it's a chill night. New Year's Day night celebration. And I already told you I got another subscriber. So thank you, subscribers out there, and my new subscriber, whoever you are in YouTube land. I now have 116 subscribers, and I don't want to jinx it. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to jinx it. So, what do we got here? I'm looking at my notes. All right. So I'm asking about your Christmas. What'd y'all get for Christmas? Well, Will Fly got 2 new wieners for Christmas. That's what he got for Christmas. Yeah. Make sure you're hitting that like button, peeps. And I'm Paramount USA, and you're at Lindy's Treehouse, and I'm here every Thursday night, 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hit that subscribe button, and what else? Hit the subscribe button, and hit the notification, and hit the like. Okay? All right? Do that. Do it. Don't forget. All my YouTubers that are watching, lurking. I see you out there. I see you out there. I want to say hi to Joe Adele, because Joe Adele always watches my show. Joe Adele lives in Indiana. So we chat occasionally, and hopefully he'll be good as new because he had foot surgery and all the stuff going on. So I think I think he's going to recover and he'll be able to run fast like Superman, I think, or like Roadrunner, right? I don't know. I don't think Superman ever ran. I've never seen him run. You only see Superman fly, right? But yeah, I think Joe, he'll be just fine once it's time to get back up in the air in the springtime or whatever, later, like May, who knows? Because I can't say March, right? Because last year in March we had an ice storm here. So, but Indiana doesn't get the weather that we get. They get snow and stuff, but nothing like up here because I live in the North Pole, right? But I love it here. I do. I can't complain. So I got for Christmas, since you all not saying what you got for Christmas, I got a new toaster. Yeah. Because the toaster I had just, had it since 2018 and they don't last like they used to. So I got a new toaster for Christmas. My son got me snow cleats, yes, for my muck boots so that I don't fall on my face. I have more grip, when I'm walking in the snow. And they're really nice. We tried them out the other day when I went to take the garbage out. Because when I take the garbage out here, I go downstairs. I have to go down the steps, which are carpeted, which is really nice. And then I have to walk around the back of the house and then walk out to the parking lot. And the parking lot goes down like this, slopes. So you got to be really careful. And then you walk all the way to the dumpster, take the garbage out. So the cleats are going to come in really handy. I also got a Roku. How do you say it? It's a Roku TV. Is it Roku or Roku? I don't know. Yeah, I got a Roku TV because my old TV, which I've had since 2018, that I brought from Arizona, it wouldn't. I had to reboot it every morning. It started to be where I had to reboot it, and so Ryan got me a new TV. It's really nice. I like it. I like it a lot better than the TV. The other TV I had was a Samsung. So this Roku is super nice. I love it. There's so many things on there I can watch now. I can watch movies for free. Roku. Okay, Roku, right? And then I got some 3 like bus passes, when I take my little shuttle bus, and which was cool. Because they're like, those bus passes are like $25 a pop, and you get like 10. I think you get like 6 rides or something like that. And so I got 3 bus passes for Christmas. So now next week I can set up my bus during the week to have them come pick me up and drop me off at the college so I can start walking the track in the wintertime. Yeah. And I like to go like about 1 o'clock. I'm not a morning person. Like I can just jump out of bed, and at 9 o'clock and head over to the college. That's not me. Only if I have appointments, I will. Anybody who knows me, only if I have appointments, I'll get up and have to force myself get up early. Flyer Bill says I got new jeans, a shirt, and Wrangler brand. Cool. Wrangler brand jeans are really good. Scooby says, hush that fuss. Everybody move to the back of the bus. That's right. Most of the time, it's a cute little shuttle bus. It really is. And most of the time, especially in the wintertime, because the snowbirds, they're all gone. It's usually just me, and the drivers, the guys, the drivers, they're all really nice. They really are. And so are the dispatchers. So I've been using that service 2022, I guess. 21, whenever I came up here and discovered that there was a bus that could get me where I needed to go, and I'm like, heck yeah, I'm going to use it. So it's nice because I can use it for all my appointments. And then if I if I can't go to the appointment, if I can't make it there for whatever reason, then Ryan's my backup. Ryan and Leslie, are my backup. But mostly Ryan, because Leslie's works and stuff, and Ryan works too, but he works in town where Leslie works out of town, so kind of thing, right? But yeah, so I got the cleats, the TV, bus passes. Robert, my son, got me an Amazon gift card, and my beastie bestie that lives in Florida, she got me an Aldi's gift card. My sis, the one that I go visit in Helen, she got me an Amazon card too. So it's pretty cool. I feel loved. I do. I feel loved. It was a great Christmas. Had a nice dinner, with Ryan and Leslie and Leslie's daughter and her little girl. And yeah, we had prime rib. Yeah. Ryan cooked prime rib for the first time. I was really proud of him. He did a really good job. It's a lot of work, but he loves to cook, but he was a little frustrated because the prime rib, we ate like at 7:00. And, he was just like, I should have put it in early. And I'm like, don't worry about it. It's Christmas, right? Oh, thanks, Will Fly. Will Fly says, you are loved. So, yeah, the prime rib was really good. We had all the fixins, right? And it was like I said, it was a really nice evening. I'm very blessed. So I got my cue cards here so I can remember where we're going here. So, what else? Okay, so quick question. First of all, I started my 4th journal, okay, because I've been journaling since 2022. I told everybody, like, from the day that I quit drinking, I started writing down the numbers, the day that I quit drinking. And then I went from there. So you figure start with day 1 and all the way, and you see my numbers, right? So it's pretty cool. And Leslie bought me a new journal book. So for Christmas too. So yeah, I started on another journal for 2026. So I'm pretty excited. It's kind of fun. I love doing it because every morning I get up, I write the date, and I just kind of write maybe things that happened the day before and all that. And a lot of times I can go back on my journal and say, what was I doing a year ago? And something I can leave with my kids, It's kind of cool. They can go, look at Mom. Oh, yeah. And then they can say, oh, yeah, Ryan could say, oh, I remember we did that. So it's kind of cool. It is. I enjoy it. So do you all, do you buy wall calendars still? Are you old school like me and you buy a wall calendar? Even though mine does. I have a wall calendar, but I go like to the Dollar Tree, buy the calendar. It doesn't have nothing fancy. And then I buy a calendar, pocket calendar, right, to put in my purse. And then I have a square calendar that I keep by my bed. So Walter's in the house. Welcome, Walter. How are you, my dear? Shiga from Australia. And we know it's tomorrow because Walter says he's in Australia and it's already tomorrow in Australia. And it is summertime where Walter is, right? Summertime. Walter's walking around in his shorty shorts in the summertime, right? I got sunshine on a cloudy day. Isn't that a great song? I'm going to put Walter on the book here. Welcome, Walter. Walter, sugar. When it's cold outside on the month of May. Come on, I can sing it. I got you, say, what can make me feel this way? I have to say, I can't say my girl. So I have to say, my Molly. Anyway, we'll just leave that right there. We'll just leave that right here. Yeah, Walter said it's hot there. I bet it is. I bet it is. Walter says, my girl. You guys, you're awesome. Yeah, so does anybody buy wall calendars? Because I bought the kitty wall calendar at the Dollar Tree, right? Because I'm not going to pay $13 for a wall calendar. And it does the job, you know. Some people put everything on their phones, but I got so much stuff on my phone now, you know, trying to keep track with emails and everything. And so I like my old school wall calendar. So I'm just telling you, see, it's got the kitties on the back, you know. Every month it's a different kitty cat. And so yeah. So I'm just curious, you know. Firebill. Oh yeah, the last one I bought was a PPG calendar. I know I missed those. Oh man, I know I missed those. And Will Fly said, yeah, I use the phone calendar. See, I don't do that. Yeah, I don't. Like I said, I look forward to buying my calendars every year and my little pocket calendar. I love my pocket calendar. You know, it comes very handy. And then I can write all my appointments. You know, I write all my appointments on here. So then when I'm on the phone with a doctor's letter, I'm going to say, oh, yeah, okay, let me write this down. Or I have to catch the bus, right? I can write it all down here and I can look at it and go, okay, what do I got going this week? And then I can, you know, because otherwise my phone, I forget where it's at and everything else. And, you know, everybody has their system, right? What they do and everything. So, yeah. So I was just curious about the calendar thing. Calendar. So there we go. There's my little flashy cards. I call them flash cards. Okay. Before we get started, I got a question to ask. Okay, because I know y'all cook. Put it yes if you're the cook in the family. Put yes or no if you're the cook in the family. Well, I guess I'm the cook because I'm the only one here. Because Molly, I don't think Molly knows how to cook, you know. So let's see. Paper notes the best way. Yeah, I got that too, Walter. I got the sticky notes. Yeah, I use those sticky notes too. I use as you see, I use index cards. I go to the Dollar Tree and I buy a pack of index cards, and I write all my stuff on there too. So I love my index cards. I don't have a Rolodex. I don't even know if you can still buy a Rolodex. Will Fly says microwave. Use the microwave cook. Okay. And Bill says I just cook breakfast. Okay. All right. And Bill says just pancakes. Okay. There you go. That sounds good. So the reason I'm asking you, because I have this question, it's kind of a trick question. Okay. So y'all got to listen carefully. It's cute though. It says you have $20. Okay. You have $20, 2 hours to feed 6 people. What are you making? Okay. You have $20, 2 hours to feed 6 people. What are you making? Okay. All right. I like these answers. Walter said lasagna. All right. I like that. I'm hungry now. Yep. I'm hungry now. Flyer Bill says pancakes. Okay. That's about it too. $20, right? You buy a box of pancakes and the syrup and then the bacon, and there's your $20, right? It's so scary. It's scary. It really is. Yeah. I'm just Walter says bacon and eggs. Very good. Very cool. I love that. That's yummy. Yes, bacon's expensive. That's all I know how to fix. That's okay. You always got to have one cook in the family, right? Like I said, I've got a nice stove here. I know I used to make banana bread a couple years ago, and now bananas don't like me. Or maybe it's the banana bread or the sugar in the banana bread that I make, but it makes my stomach all weird. So, if I got to cook anything, I got all my stuff. You know, I mean, I got my appliances, right? I got a toaster. I've got a George Foreman grill, which is pretty cool. I've got a slow cooker. I've got my what's the other thing there? The other fancy wancy air fryer. I got the air fryer, and yeah, my toaster, the microwave. So I don't even need to use the oven. If I want to cook a can of soup, right? We got the microwave. So yeah. So and for me, you know, just to cook for myself. But I like having breakfast for lunch. Yeah. And I love my oatmeal in the morning. I love oatmeal. What kind of, do you like the brown sugar oatmeal? Brown sugar maple oatmeal? I love that. I love that. So Walter says $100 makes 2 lasagnas, a lot of work. Yeah. Yeah. I usually let Stouffer's do the cooking for me. Yeah. I've seen the prices on Stouffer's for like the family size lasagna. It's like $14 or something. It's crazy. It's crazy. So yeah, I don't feel comfortable using my oven anymore. So I just don't use it because I got everything else that I need, right? And so thanks for your answers. I like this. I like you guys responding, you know, in the chat. We're all just kind of chit-chatting, right? So let's start the show. We got some things to talk about here. I got a painting on the side here. I'm going to show you in a little bit. One of my paintings. I haven't painted like forever, but you know, I've got like at least 50 paintings just laying around. I got some on the wall, and the rest I just got them, you know, stacked somewhere. Will Fly says, I like the minute oatmeal and put sweetener and maple syrup in it. I just put the almond milk in mine. Yeah, I like the instant oatmeal. Aldi's has some really good oatmeal off-brand, and it almost like tastes better. The off-brand actually tastes better than the Quaker Oats or whatever. I think the off-brand tastes better, but I like the brown sugar, maple brown sugar. I think it's really good. I had some this morning, and I love almond milk. I can drink I like my almond milk because regular milk doesn't like me anymore. So makes you gassy. I used to love milkshakes and vanilla milkshakes and stuff. And that's not good. Not good. I remember one time at work and I went for lunch. I was like, okay, Scuba says oatmeal and sweetener sounds pretty Yankee to me. And Scuba says grits in the South. There you go. There one time when I was at work, I got hungry, so I got I got a vanilla shake and fried onion rings. Oh my God. Never again. I was hurting all day, the rest of the day. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it was bad. Yankee, I'm more Southern than you. Oh, then boy. Yankee hot, I'm Southern than boy. That's what Will Fly said. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, like do you like that Hawaiian bread? That Hawaiian sweet bread or whatever? Hawaiian bread. They got you can buy the rolls and you can buy the bread. Do you guys like that Hawaiian bread? I tell you what, there was one time when I was working and I got some Hawaiian bread because I thought, God, that sounds good. And I proceeded to make my sandwiches during the week. Walter says, no good for me. What's it say? No, not good for me. Got busted in my town driving with hooch in my system. Loss of license, grounded. What? What the heck? What the heck, sugar? But I had that Hawaiian bread and I had the sandwich. You know, I thought I'd make sandwiches during the week. And oh my gosh, whatever was in that, because I can't eat wheat bread. It really bothers me. So I have sourdough bread. I like sourdough bread. But that Hawaiian bread, my stomach for 2 days, I kid you not, was like a rock. And I know you've all been there, right? Honestly, I was like Rosanna Dana, right? I thought I was going to die. I did. I thought I was going to die. Boy, did that hurt. Will Fly said, is that a DU? Oh, he's saying a DUH. What happened, Walter? What are you saying? Not good for me. Got busted in my town driving with. What's hooch in your system? Hooch in your system? Are you smoking that wacky tobacco, Walter? You? All right, we're getting on with the show, everybody, because you're all just waiting to see what I got all planned. One more time here on Paramount USA, and you're at Lindy's Treehouse, and I'm here every Thursday night at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So make sure you subscribe to my channel, hit that like button, peeps, hit that like, tell your friends, come on down, hit the notification. It's so super easy. So super duper easy, right? Easy peasy. Yes. So happy New Year, everybody. As we kick off 2026, I'm thrilled to welcome y'all to Lindy's Treehouse. Let's make this year epic. Drop your resolution vibes and say hi in the chat. Put some emojis in the comments for New Year's. And remember, I was asking how your day went, and everybody was just relaxing today. And Walter says I take it for pain. Okay. All right. Oh, okay. So it's not legal there in Australia, then, I take it. Yeah, a lot of people smoke that. A lot of people do. I used to smoke it in the 70s. I'm not gonna lie. The wacky tobacco, I did. My kids know I did. Yeah. And then Ryan messes with me and says, Mom, you said when you retire, you're going to start smoking it. I said, no, I'm not. I lied. Oh, but you told me you were going to smoke some, Mom. I like, no. So, are you ready for stories? For new news to me, y'all? Y'all ready? Ready? Because I do this every show. New news to me. How's that? All right. We're just going to kind of go through this here. See? Got all my cue cards, my notes, because I've been writing all this, and I do this for you and for me, but I do it mostly for you all. All right. So I have something to talk about, or I'm not just, sitting there looking at the screen going, okay, what am I going to talk about? All right. So Scuba, real quick, it looks like a company merged with StreamYard. Interesting. I wrote down the name of it. You have to Google it. But yeah, I guess everything's going to stay the same. They're trying to get me to pay, and I'm not going to pay for it, So far, so good. All right. So far, so good. I don't know how to put all the fancy background. I wish I could, have the whole fancy background here, but it goes back to the light and all that stuff. So, Scuba says, wonder what company. Just Google it, and it'll say that they merged. I never heard of them before, but yeah, they merge with it. Walter says it's hypocritical and unjust law, all drugs or none. Yeah, well, we won't get into too much of that political, talking about the drugs and all that stuff. So because YouTube, and I don't want to get, what do they call it, monetized or shut me down, saying stuff I shouldn't be saying. Stand your ground, Linda. Don't let them bully you into pain. Oh, yeah, I know. Oh, no. Every time they upgrade. Ding. Nope. I'm not going to upgrade. Nope. I would love to have all that fancy stuff, but I'm not going to pay for it. It's like, what is it, $69, $79 now? I don't even know how much Zoom is. I would, if I It shows I have a Zoom app, but I would have to, if I wanted to, it's okay, Walter. Walter said he's sorry. I forgave you, sugar. You're all right. You're okay. You're okay. So now, oh, you'll be okay, Walter. You'll be okay. Just stay cool out there, okay? Don't get overheated or whatever. So we have a, yeah, there's always changes as far as with the StreamYard. Like I said, I don't have the fancy lighting. The Zoom, if I think the only time I would have to pay for Zoom is if I was doing a stream, like I decided to go Zoomy live streaming, right? I would have to pay for it because back in the day, right, all Sean did was he'd send me the link, right? He sent us all the link to jump on the Zoom. Even though I think you still had to have the app, but I never had to pay for it or whatever, something like that. So Will Fly says, tell him you're a friend of Scuba's. That'll help. Yeah, exactly. Where's my Greg Laney? He must still be partying or he's hungover or something, right? Greg Laney, if you're out there, jump in the chat. Come on in the treehouse. Say hi. Yeah, missed ya. Yeah, we're gonna do the spinny wheel. Can win a pair of socks. We can have the, what are those called? What are these things called? The peanut socks, and for people who just jumped on, the peanut socks, and look at these. Look at these. What are these? Okay, these are, look at these. Aren't they cute? I told you, like Ryan went all out. And these socks are nice. They are super nice. Yeah, we got peanut socks and Smurfies. The cutest Smurfy socks ever. Look at these things. If you're all into Smurfs. And they're nice and long, too. These are like so cool. You can put them on when you go flying in the summer, right? Protect your legs. These are cool. Look how cute. So Smurfy. Smurfy, I love Smurfs. I think they're super cute. Thank you, Ryan and Leslie. You're so sweet. Oh, yeah, and then Ryan got me stamps, too. He got me a book of stamps so I can send them out. Pretty excited. Doesn't take much for me. You know, it's the little things I get excited about. So, all right, we're going to do news to me, all right? All right. So, Illinois women who mistakenly bought the wrong type of lottery ticket online ended up winning $250,000. Man, that was an expensive mistake, right? But it sure was. Munchkin, Will Floss and Munchkin, you got to win those Smurf socks. Yeah, there's all different kinds. So I'll show you. Whoever wins, they can pick which ones you want. But I have to give Brian, you know, they so graciously bought those, donated those, you know, to the show, and the peanuts. So yeah, I have enough socks, like, go on forever, right? It's just so fun. You guys are going to have such a sock collection. And so, yeah, my YouTubers out there, if you want to win something, you want to win socks or koozies in the summer, then you got to jump in the chat because you got to be present to win. Lindy, you have a champagne bucket on your head. Yeah. Looks like it, huh? Yeah, this is my, it's more like an ice bucket. More like an ice bucket. I love it. I love it. I was telling everybody I couldn't just wear it by itself because it'd be sliding all over my head. So Ryan bought this for me because I knew. See, I got my bling too. I had, like I said, I had to get this out of the vault at the bank, you know, because it's big money. I know, the bling, everybody. So, and then anybody's just jumping on, you know, I have my my little sparkling cider. Everybody, yeah, so cute, huh? The cutest thing ever. So I'm just having fun with this because Happy New Year's, happy 2026. You know, at my age, you make it to another year, that's a celebration. Okay, that's a huge celebration. Yeah. So that lady won $250,000 just by she ordered the wrong lottery ticket. Man, I want to have that mistake, right? Okay, so this is I didn't know that they had wallabies in New Jersey, but a wallaby that escaped from a New Jersey animal sanctuary was safely captured when it wandered into the parking lot of a Walmart store. Four young four young kids, like teenagers, captured him because there I guess there was a little farm, obviously not too far away from the Walmart, and the wallaby escaped. I and there is a video. If you look it up, there's a video, and it took four of them to even catch the little stinker. And yeah, the wallaby's safe. It's all safe. So I learned, wallabies hop, boop, 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 and koalas, they climb up in the trees. They don't hop. They're not the hoppers. Wallabies are the hoppers, but they're so cute. They're so cute. And wallabies are also smaller than the kangaroos too. I was doing some research on that because me and my koala bears and all that. So pretty cute story, right? So yeah, it says wallabies and koalas are not the same. Wallabies are hopping kangaroo. They're grazers. The wallabies are grazers, and are small kangaroos. And while koalas are tree dwelling on eucalyptus. So pretty funny, right? And so yeah, so there you go. There you go. I had to write that down and share that information with you, right? Okay, so this is really cute. They had a stray dog that ran into a store in Mexico, at a Mexico mall, and grabbed a stuffed animal off the shelf and refused to give it back to the employee. So it was like, what do you call it? Tug of war kind of thing. So this is really cute. And the shoppers, they felt really bad for the dog, So all the shoppers chipped in and they paid for the stuffed animal. So then the doggy wouldn't have to go to jail for shoplifting, So Walter says koalas are always stoned with eucalyptus leaves. They're so dang cute, though. They're so chill. They're so chill, and they make funny noises, too. I love the koalas. You know me. I love the koalas. But, yeah, so, yeah, the poor dog, he wanted that toy. So, like I said, the store, the store employee or whatever couldn't get it away from him, and everybody felt bad, and they paid for the stuffed animal, and the dog just left the store. So Walter says, red eyes. Oh yeah, probably, huh? So so that's that one. Okay, we're just moving right along with my stories. We have this guy that went to in New Jersey. He went into a guitar store, I guess, where they sell guitars, and he stole a mandolin from a U.S. guitar store, and he returned them. He came back later the next day, and he returned these. They show actually the video, and he's stuffing these mandolin. I guess they're like little guitars or something, and I don't know how you say it, mandolins, and he stuffed them in his jacket, and he walked out of the store, and he felt bad after he got sober, and he said that when they were the camera caught him returning the instruments with a note that said, sorry, I was drunk. Mandolin. Okay. So yeah, New Jersey. He returned the. I don't know what happened after that, but he did return the merchandise. So I have to give him that much. And he said, "I'm sorry. It was just a drunk moment, that I did that." So I thought that was really funny. I can't imagine, Sorry, I was drunk. At least he left a note, right? I don't know. A New York Police Department came to the rescue of an unusual masked suspect found wandering loose in a town. It was a deer with his head stuck in a feed bag. Poor deer. Oh dear. Oh dear. But at least they saved him, right? Yeah, I saw the picture over there. It was a deer with it was a big deer too, with his head stuck in a feed bag. Poor thing. He was probably hungry, right? I don't know what kind of feed bag it was, what was in there, but he stuck his head so far in there, those feed bags, because they're usually 3 feet. Some of the feed bags are big, right? They're like 3 feet or whatever. And he got stuck, but they saved him. So kudos to the New York Police Department, right? For saving the deer. Yes, saving the deer. And I'm going to say hi to Robert if you're listening, Robert. I did send him a link to jump in the chat, so we'll see if Robert stops by. I'm not really having a good time here tonight because it is New Year's Day night. New Year's Day night. This is pretty cool, And I got to spend New Year's Eve with everybody last night on Scuba Babes Scuba's hangout. I'm just going to say a shout out to Shane if you're out there. Shane has his show on Tuesday nights. Yeah, 8:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So it's pretty cool. And then, of course, we have Scuba Munchkin. They'll be live tomorrow night. And they're going to have their live stream. So we'll be hanging out again. So this is such a treat, right? Such a treat. And, it's so hard when you miss, when we miss these weeks of these live streams. It felt weird on Christmas that I didn't have a live stream and then nobody was doing anything, right? So we were all just doing our thing, but we all met up last night, right? So that's pretty cool. I appreciate every one of you. I appreciate all my chatters in the house tonight. You guys are rocking it. You are rocking it. I think my hat, I'm looking at myself on, I can see in the phone that, what is this? Walter says we had a girl caught on camera stealing a tall bollard on TV news. The next day filmed returning the pole and gave a finger to the camera. A tall bollard? What's a bollard? What is that? What's a bollard? I have to learn some of this lingo, Australian lingo. Yeah, that's what I said. What's a bollard? Bollard? A bollard? Gotta grab my water. What's a bollard? I don't know what a bollard is. Bollard. Hey, I did. I took down my Christmas magnets off my fridge today too, and put all my other magnets back on my fridge. So you'll see it's back to normal again. Car blocking pole. Car blocking pole? But that must be pretty popular over there in Australia then, right? A car blocking pole. That would wait. Okay. And what does this car blocking pole? Yeah. Who names this stuff? Will said. Yeah, car blocking pole. Why do they need a car blocking pole? Just wondered. Car blocking. See, Walter's going to explain it. What's a car? Do you all remember? Do y'all remember the locks, the steering wheel locks? Did you guys ever have one on your vehicles? Remember those? Do people still use those? The steering wheel locks? Remember when? Flybrills is like at the one in New Orleans that a car drove by and hit people. It blocks cars. Oh, okay. I know what you're talking about. All right. Okay, I gotcha. Yeah. Did you ever use those locks though? Those car locks on your steering wheel? Have you ever used those? Walter says, what do you call them? The steering wheel locks? I don't know. They were really popular. We even sold them at Home Depot for a while. Those things flew off the shelf. when, I guess car stealing was a big deal. That was in the 2000s. But I remember people had, those, you put a lock, your steering wheel lock or whatever, and clip it on your steering wheel, and nobody can steal your car, steal your vehicle. It's kind of crazy, but anyway, let's see. Connecticut firefighters rescued a deer stranded on a frozen lake using an inflatable boat. So thank God so dangerous on the lakes. You got to be so careful out here. We have people falling through the ice left and right up here, the big dummies, going out there with shanties, not checking the ice report first, thinking it's safe, going on there with snowmobiles and shanties and cars or whatever, and they wonder why they fall through the ice, right? You got to be really careful. You got to really be careful. Will Flies, I remember those weren't they called a something jack? Yeah, maybe somebody Google it. Maybe somebody can Google it. Was it called a car jack? Did they call it a car? No. What was it? Somebody Google it. You can tell me what the name of it was. But I just remember we used to sell them, and then you go to the, AutoZone or whatever. You could buy them at AutoZone too. They're really popular. They're people. Yeah, people would put them on, especially go somewhere in a in a shading neighborhood, right? They'd have put those on their steering wheels. So the firefighters, God bless them, they rescued that deer. That's it. Even the firefighters put their lives, in danger going on the ice. Okay, so here's another one. A rowing team crossing the Atlantic in an endurance race stopped to rescue a large sea turtle that had gotten tangled in a discarded net. So, excuse me. So don't mind me. I'm going to have another swig of my water. Because I'm just yapping away tonight. I'm just the yapper. My yapper. That's okay. I'm a good yapper. Yes. Ooh. They're saying a hurricane hit in Jamaica last year. The club. Yes. The club. That's right. Yeah, I got the Weather Channel on my TV. Talking about that. So, okay, this is really funny. How many people in the chat have a personalized license plate on their vehicle? Anybody out there? And tell me do you guys all have personalized license plates? Does anybody go above and beyond and buy a personalized one? I don't think I ever did that. It cost too much money when I had my truck. I know they were really popular, but they really screen the names, of these license plates, because some of them were really offending. Like people be offended by them, and a lot of them were just like they would say, "No, can't do that." So they literally go through. They see if it's okay to put that on your license plate. So in Illinois, officials revealed some of the personalized license plates that they got rejected in 2025. And this is really funny. Okay, so picture this. This was one of the license plates, and they said, let's see, Walter says safety bollards, look it up. Okay. All right, Walter, we'll do that. So this is what one of the license plates said. I, B as in boy, P as in Paul, OOPN. I be pooping. I don't see how that's. I I don't see how that'd be offensive. I mean, my son Robert, he if he could, he would put that license plate on there. I'd be pooping because sometimes when I call Robert, I call and talk to him and like, what are you doing, Robert? I'm pooping. Okay, thanks for letting me know. So he's such a funny kid. But yeah, I be pooping. IBPOOPN. I be pooping. Ah, gosh, I know. It's funny, right? Yeah. And the other one was the other one, I thought this was pretty clever. ICUP. There you go. Right? I be pooping and ICUP. So I guess motor vehicle wasn't too humored by that. But there was several of them, but I didn't write them all down that they that they turned them down or whatever. Very funny, very funny. So we're going to get into the fun facts here because I want to do a spinny wheel. It's still early yet. We're going to run it probably run the show till like 9:30. See if anybody else jumps in the chat. Show turned to what? What show? What show turned to what? You better not be saying my show. Show turned to. Oh, I get what you're saying. I get it now. That's funny. You're funny, Walter. Took me a second. Bing. Took me a second. I know. Yeah, that's it. I be pooping and ICUP. People were trying to get personalized license plates for that. That's funny. So we're going to do a little fun facts here since it is New Year's Day night, right? We're going to do Did you know? Did you know? Did you know Times Square ball drop started in New York City, inspired by maritime balls. The first was 700 pounds iron and wood spear with 100 light bulbs, lowered at midnight after fireworks were banned. So pretty cool, right? Yeah, the first was 700-pound iron, and it was made out of iron and wood. Boy, these balls have come a long way, haven't they? Gotta be fast, Linda. Ain't gonna happen. Ain't gonna happen. So that's pretty interesting, that they inspired by maritime, M-A-R-I, maritime balls, the first 700 pounds. So it doesn't say what year, but I'm thinking it's around the same time because the song "Auld Lang Syne" was popularized in the U.S. by Guy Lombardo's started in 1920 to the 1970s. So I'm thinking maybe the 1920s, right? The square ball drop started in New York City in the 1920s. So kind of cool, right? Kind of cool. Yeah. So would you believe like the Romans influenced the New Year's Day, the New Year's? It says Roman influence in 45, whatever 45 BCE is. Julius Caesar introduced the Julian calendar, setting January 1st as the New Year's start to align with the solar year. And that's how they got the month. January honors Janus, the two-faced Roman god, of beginnings, gates, and transitions, who looks backward to the past and forward to the future. So there's actually a headstone, not a headstone, what do you call it? I saw a picture of it, and it actually, John, Cowboy, whoa, Cowboy's in the house. Where you been, dude? We missed you. I knew there was something missing tonight. I knew there was something missing. I got to put you on the list here. We got a cowboy in the house. I got my chatters. I got Scooby-Doo, Will Fly. We got lovely Munchkin, Bill H., Walter, and Cowboy are all in the house tonight. They're in the treehouse hanging with me. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, Cowboy. We missed you. So, yeah, so they actually have like a headpiece. I don't know, what do you call that? And they it shows like they're attached. So one way you look at it and the person's looking this way, and then the back of the head, the face is looking the other way. So it's kind of creepy, but kind of cool. So yeah. So that was called they called the Janus, the two-faced Roman god, they call it. So that's pretty cool, right? I thought I'd share that with you. I saw that picture and I'm like, well, that's kind of cool. So let's see. According to recent polls, like the Gov's December 2025 survey of over, okay, we're going to talk resolutions. All right. These are resolution facts. I'll make sure that I got all my notes in a row so I'm not like jumping all over the place and you're like, what is she talking about? Okay. So we talked about the Romans. They started the New Year's thing. A lot of different people did. John said, Cowboy said he just woke up. Well, I'm glad you're here, John. We missed you. Glad you're here. So we're going to do some fun facts about resolutions, right? And do y'all make a resolution? I don't make resolutions anymore. I don't make resolutions. Yeah. Not really. Not really. They're kind of boring. And plus, no, I never stick with them. I really don't. But this is interesting. It says, according to recent polls, they do a GOVS poll. It's some kind of poll or whatever. POLL, not POLE, poll. December 2025 survey of over 1,100 Americans. Only about 31% of people plan to make resolutions this year. But among those who do, is health and happiness dominate. So a lot of people are saying health and happiness. Okay. So they're saying only 31% of people plan to make resolutions. So I believe it. So what are the resolutions that you say? You ask, right? What are the resolutions you ask? Well, I'll tell you. Number 1, exercise more. 25% of Americans said that they exercise that they will exercise more. Okay, these are people that are throwing these things, these different resolution things out there and asking how many people actually do it. Number 2 is be happy. 23%. Seriously, 23%. Will Fly, some resolutions to help my little black wiener grow big and strong. There you go, Will Fly. There you go. John Pitt said, Cowboy says, I resolve to fly more. There you go. I like these answers. Walter says, lose weight and stop drinking. There you go, Walter. Walter, so you don't, I hope you don't still smoke cigarettes. Those cigarettes are so bad. Yeah, lose weight, stop drinking. You'll live longer. Because you're no spring chicken like me, okay? That's why I quit drinking 3 years ago. Because I can't keep doing this. I just can't. And I wasn't even enjoying it anymore. And that's another reason why I quit. I was just like, why am I doing this to my body? I don't even enjoy it anymore. I didn't even like the taste anymore. I was like, why do I keep buying this, So number 3 is eating healthier, but 22% said that they will eat healthier. Only 22%. And Walter says, not me. That's popular. Yes. I don't miss drinking at all. I really don't. I don't miss it. I don't miss that. So eat healthier, 22%. Number 4 said save more money, 21%, down from last year. So people are not saving money because there's no money to save anymore, right? Oh my gosh. You go to the grocery store or whatever, and you try to put, the minute you put money away, right? Here comes this bill and that bill, and thinking, oh, I just paid that off. And then here comes another bill, you know what I'm saying? So save more money, it says, down from last year. Okay, number 5 is improve physical health. That was only 21% that people, yeah, me too. Will Fly says, I like Flyer Bill's resolution. Oh my gosh. That's funny. But Will Fly, you've got your resolution. I like your resolution. Yeah. Got to take care of those little black wieners. That's right. Make them fat and happy. So 5 said improve physical health, 21%. And then to lose weight, only 17%. So they wanted to lose weight. Improve mental health, especially under 45-year-olds. They said, yeah, improve mental health, especially among the under 45-year-olds. And there is a mental health crisis, that's for dang sure, with the under 45. It's pretty sad. More time with family and learn something new. Younger folks are more likely to focus on career goals or mental health, while financial ones like paying down debt are huge cross of generations. So yeah, to get rid of debt. That's me. Get rid of debt. I'm working on it, right? So what else we got here? Let's see. Stats show only about 10% of people stick to the resolutions long term, with more quitting by mid-January. So they call January 9th Quitters Day. That's funny, right? They call it Quitters Day. So most, about 10% of the people 9 to 10% of people will not stay with the resolution. So common reasons they flop is because too vague or unrealistic, get fit versus something specific, relying on short-term motivation instead of building habits. This is interesting, right? No plan for setbacks. Life happens. That's me. No plan for a setback. Life happens. Yeah. That's how I look at it. When my rent went up, I'm like, oh, okay. Freak out for a second. Just move on. Life happens, right? Is what it is. And I just give it to God. Say, all right, what are we going to do with this? And I don't stress it. I don't stress it, because we'll get it all figured out. And it might just be, as I'm looking at everything, my finances, I think I'm going to be okay. I guess just the idea that she said she raised the rent $200 kind of freaked me out. But as I'm looking at the numbers and everything, it'll be a little bit tight, but I think I'm going to be okay. I'm going to be okay. So we'll see. Like I said, I've been praying about it, and God's going to take care of me. He's brought me this far, right? So he's not going to let me down. So praise God. Amen to that. So I'm just saying, give it to God. Okay. Give it to God. So I won't get into it, but Robert did some serious preaching last night on the Wednesday night worship. It was a really good message. So make sure you can check it out. The Door, San Diego Church. Yes. All right. So So this is all or nothing mindset. It says one slip feels like total failure. What's the resolution you've broken the fastest? So in the past, when you made a resolution, Walter says, not me, that's popular. What resolution have you made in the past that you didn't keep? You can put that in the chat. What was the resolution you've broken the fastest? Mine was drinking. I would say every year, right? Every year. And you saw on my Facebook, I would say, I was 40 years old. I'd be 40 years old. And I'm like, all right, at the end of the year or my next birthday, I'm going to quit drinking. When I'm 50, I'm going to quit drinking. When I'm 60, I'll quit drinking. And all of a sudden, here 70 rolls around, right? So bam. Yeah. So I wasn't very good at keeping these resolutions. Yes. Walter says diet. Yeah, diets are hard. Diets are really hard. So health focus, walk 10K steps daily. I do that in the summer. That's pretty easy to do for me because I love to walk. But yeah, 10K, which is 10,000 steps daily. Try one veggie recipe a week. See, I'm telling you now, health focus, what you can do. Cowboy said never really made a resolution before. So yeah, health focus. We're looking at health focus. Walk 10,000 steps daily. Try a veggie recipe a week. Aim for better sleep after 10 p.m. Put the phone away, But when I turn the TV off at 10 o'clock or whatever, and I go to bed and I watch my podcast on my phone until I can fall asleep, which is like 12:30. So, yeah, if I go to bed too early, there was one night where I fell asleep like at 10 o'clock, 10:30. Oh my God. I felt like I had like 14 hours of sleep. I kept waking up, right? I'd wake up, I'd fall asleep at 10:30 and I wake up like at 11:30, 12 and thinking like it was time to get up. Messes with you, really messes with you. I can't do that. A lot of people, they go to bed at 7 o'clock or whatever, Now, when I worked at Home Depot and I had to be in at work at 6 in the morning, I was up very early, and I was probably in bed by 7, 8 o'clock every night. And of course, I'd have to have my drink, as soon as I got home, 2:30 from work or whatever, 2:30 in the afternoon, I would have my wine, and I would have my little sippy wine till 7 o'clock, till it was time to go to bed. So, yeah, I did that for quite a long time. I did. Yeah. Well, it was rum and cokes too, right? I do the rum and cokes or whatever. And running the karaoke show running my karaoke company, it was easy to be drinking, do all that drinking, right? So let's see. So health focus, walk 10,000 steps daily. Try a veggie recipe. Aim for better sleep. Money savvy. Track your spending. No spending on weekends. Like, right. Some people, that's the only time they have is to spend money is on the weekends, right? But now that we have Amazon and everything is on your computer, everything's online, it's so easy to spend money. Amazon, $1 company, right? Closing malls left and right or whatever, and everybody's buying everything online now. It don't matter if you stay home or not. Even when they say on the weekends, no spending money on the weekends, you can do that during the week if you want, right? Your mental well-being, practice gratitude and journaling. So I told you I'm on my 4th journal. So I do practice my journal, my gratitude, right? Because I thank the good Lord every day. I thank him all the blessings that he gives me every day and all the blessings he gave me last year. I thank him for my health. that he's always, taking care of me. Yeah, I'm just, he blessed me all summer. I did a lot of stuff this summer, the summer or whatever. 2025 was really good to me. Let's see, what else? Meditate 5 minutes a day. So meditate and procrastinate less. Well, I'm the worst procrastinator. I am the worst. I'm telling you what. I really should get started on this. Oh, I'll do it later. I really need to go and do that. I should go in my closet and go through all my clothes. No, I'll do it later. So I know we're all guilty of that, right? And then, okay, just like with resolutions or whatever, meditate. Meditate after brushing your teeth. Well, there you go. Make sure you have toothpaste that tastes good, right? Because nothing worse. You brush your teeth and the toothpaste is like, like, put in there what your favorite toothpaste is. I'll tell you what mine is. Some people like Crest, some like Colgate. I think they're both kind of ugh. I have to use Sensodyne for my teeth with the mint Sensodyne. So, right, so we have Colgate, we have Crest. What was that? What was that toothpaste that had? We're going to do trivia here. What was that toothpaste that had the stripes in it? Do you remember? And they always had the commercial. People have their sparkly teeth. They do their little sparkle teeth. What was it? Poly something? But it was a toothpaste that had the red stripes in the toothpaste. It was really popular. You probably can still get them if you go to the Dollar Tree. You probably can get that toothpaste there. All that weird toothpaste. So I'm trying to think some of the names. We got Crest. We got Colgate. What are some names of? I was gonna say Palmolive. It's not Palmolive. That's dish soap. I brush your teeth with dish soap. That'd be like a real bubbly. Yeah. Your breath would smell good, right? They have that Palmolive that smells like apple, Palmolive or whatever. Yeah, you don't want to brush your teeth with dish soap. But yeah, I like my Sensodyne. It's got that mint taste to it or whatever. Everybody's got their little thing that they do when they brush their teeth. President, yeah. Cowboy said president. Is it president? Pepsodent, that's what it is. Yeah. Pepsodent. Yeah. Exactly. Is that what you brush your teeth with? Pepsodent? I still got it on my teeth. And the reason I got that space, we're talking teeth here. The reason I got that space is because when I was growing up, I always had like an off bite. I guess you call it an off bite. You bite down. And I remember my mom took me to the dentist and I had to wear a retainer. And I hated it. And I hardly ever wore it. And now I wish I would have. Because now, see, your teeth, as you get older, right? Your gums recede. And Bill says I clean my teeth while sleeping. How do you do that? John says I use Efferdence in a glass. Okay. I know what that is. Efferdence. I can almost smell it. Efferdent. Yes. I know what you're talking about. Anyway, so yeah, when you get older, your gums recede and all that. And that's why I have this little gap right there, is because my teeth were all shifting. And same with this here, this tooth there too. And they can't really, it would cost thousands and thousands of dollars to even try to fix any of this, right? And I can live with it. So even the dentist said, your teeth are fine. So because I brush my teeth like 3 times a day easily. And I like my peppermint gum, my dentine ice gum or whatever. And I like to chew on that after I get done eating, because it loosens all the stuff in your teeth, right? And and then usually I do that, and then I'll brush my teeth, because otherwise, if my mouth's too dry, you kind of gag from the toothpaste or whatever, from the toothbrush. So anyway, yeah. So track your progress, start a journal, share weekly updates with all your friends, plan for slip-ups like a missed gym time and workout at home. So I've got dumbbells here. They're 3.5 pounds each, my dumbbells. And I usually use those. And then I have those stretchy band things. You know what I'm talking about? I should show you guys. And you pull them like this, doing this. And what do they call those? I got them right here on the table. Let me see. Let me get it. We're gonna keep it moving here, and I'm gonna write the names on the spinny wheel so we can give away some socks. These things, they're supposed to be really so they're talking about exercise. Resistant bands. How many of you have these at home? These are nice because you can stretch them out. See, and you actually, I can sit down and put my feet in here, put my feet inside these, and then you just sit down. You can pull, or just to strengthen your arms, you can pull it too, like this. See, however you want to do it. So I was doing this faithfully. So this one, some of these you can actually stand. You stand up and you put your feet in the middle of the resistant band, and then you pull it up. Pull the resistant band up, pulls your arms up, and it's pretty fun. It's really good exercise. So those are good things for old people, like me. I can sit down and do that. So this one here, this is the heavy, and they have different weight. They have different, like, this is the heavy one. See, so you got lighter ones and heavy ones. You can really stretch, see, and you can put these out like this and then pull them back like that. See, these are really good for your arms. Really good for your arms. I need to start being more vigilant. Talk about procrastinating, right? Yeah. So, I need to be more vigilant on that. On that note, and so we really talked about a lot of stuff tonight, and so let's start writing on the spinny winnie wheel of winnie things. Get everybody's name on here. Make sure you're all still present so that you can win something. Okay. All right. So we got Bill, because we know Bill's here. Then we got Bill Fly. And we got Munchkin. Okay. Cowboy. I'm just writing away here. Cowboy. And let's see, Munchkin. We got Scooby. Scooby must be present to win. Right? Let me see. I don't want to miss anybody. You know me. Let's see. Bill H. We got Walter. Got to put Walter on here. We'll put Walter on here. Walter. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right? Should we have 6 people on here? Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, I got everybody. All right. Anybody else that's listening, you can always jump in the chat so you can win a pair of Smurf socks or Peanuts. Peanut socks. Pretty exciting. All right. Is everybody ready? All right. And if you're just jumping on, I'm Paramount USA, and you're You're at Lindy's Treehouse. Yeah, I'm here every Thursday night, 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And don't forget to hit the subscribe. That sounds funny, huh? Remember Gomer Pyle, surprise, surprise? Now I can say surprise, surprise, surprise. Yes. Yes, Walter. Scuba Babe says spinny. All right. I'm trying to follow the chat. Yes, I see you, Scooby. Yes. All right. Let's get this show on the road here. Surprise, surprise, surprise. Make sure you subscribe. All right. Let's see who can win the socks tonight. Are you ready? Drum roll. Nobody. All right, let's do it again. You ready? Boop. Try it again. Who's going to win? Who's going to win? Ow. Hold on. I got my finger. There's got to be an easier way to do this, honestly. They don't give you much room because I want you guys to be able to see it, too. Oh, good Lord. Hold on. I'm better to draw the names out of a hat, I think. Trying to figure out how to hold this. Look at this thing so loose. I don't know. Did I tighten it? We'll see. I don't know. All right, let's try it. Here we go. Send a munchkin if I win, Bill said. Okay. All right, here we go. Oh, how embarrassing. Sorry. Hold on. Now it's tight. Sorry about that. Okay, now we can do it. Okay, here we go. I'm trying. Oh, do it again. Nobody. All right, let's try it again. Here we go. And Cowboy won it. Cowboy, you won the socks. And I'll send it to Bill. Cowboy, winner, chicken dinner. All right, Cowboy, pay attention now. Do you want... Congratulations, Cowboy. Congratulations. John won some socks. John, do you want... Because Ryan and Leslie, Ryan, my son, Leslie donated some Smurf socks and some peanut socks. So do you want to go for the Smurf socks? Or do you want to go for the Cowboy? Do you want to go for the peanut socks? So tell me in the chat what you want. And then I'll show you what we got. Yeehaw, he needs cowboy socks. I know, right? I don't know if I have any cowboy socks. I'll have to look in there. What do you think, John? What do you think, Cowboy? You want Smurfs or you want peanuts? You got to tell me in the chat. Let me see what he says here. John said, thanks, peanuts. Send a bill. Okay, all right. Let me show you the peanut socks, okay? They're really cute. So we got Snoopy socks. These are super cute. We got Snoopy and what's a little bird? His little bird friend. Are these like cute or what? Right? We got, if you like the Snoopy socks. Oh, John, this is like more like you. Look at these. Not these. Are these? Oh, yeah, look at these. Oh, look. These are flying ones. Here you go. Look at these. I didn't look at these socks real close, so I'm seeing them the first time like you guys. This is Flying Ace on it. Yeah. So, do you want the Woodstock? This is the Flying Ace one. He wants the peanuts. Okay. Well, we got Woodstock. Let me see peanuts. Gotta find. These are all the peanuts. See, there's all different ones. These are like super cool. We got Snoopy. Okay, so you want me to just pick one? Sun flying, Scooby to Bill H. All right, we'll do the flying one then. Let me find it again. So cool. I'll do that. They're in here. I'll send them one that says the flying ace. That's really cool. Because it's got the, yeah. How cute is that, right? Yep, it says flying on it and everything. All right, congratulations. Congratulations, man. I'm so happy. Congratulations, cowboy. You're the winner chicken dinner. And next week we'll give away another pair, right? But I'll pull out the other socks so you guys can decide what you want. So I already put those out for John. And that's about it, man. We're going to wrap it up. I had a really good time tonight. So I just want to I hope that this year will be exciting, filled with change, challenges, good health, and prosperity. I believe in your potential. Let's make the most of the 365 days ahead, peeps, right? Thank you to all the amazing chatters who joined Lindy's Treehouse throughout 2025. You make every stream special with your energy, laughs, and kindness. So thank you for making 2025 epic special year for me. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. Gosh. And I want to thank all my peeps out there last year for helping me get my, get my stream started, because I think it's going to be 2 years this year. And in June, I think, be 2 years already. I started doing the show. So pretty exciting. So I have to thank all my chatters and everybody that helped me get all this started. Bottom of my heart. You guys are awesome. So don't forget, tomorrow night we got Scuba and Will Fly said thanks for the show, Linda, and happy, safe, prosperous New Year to everyone. Yes. So we've got Scuba and Munchkin will be back tomorrow night on Scuba's Hangout. So make sure you check his channel out on YouTube and subscribe. 8:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow night, Friday night. And then Tuesday night, we have Shane, Will Fly, Nick J. Tuesday night hangout. Make sure that you check out his show, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right. And then Thursday night, Lindy's Treehouse. Right here. Yep. So huge thank you to everyone who tuned into Lindy's Treehouse live stream tonight. Your energy and comments made it so much fun. Shout out to my chatters again, who stop by each and every Thursday and always bringing great conversations and laughter. For sure, I couldn't do this without y'all. And that's it. So I'm not going to even read the closing. Well, okay, I'll read this real quick, okay? Real quick. And the crowd roars. This is called Chances. All right, I'm going to read the closing, and then I'm going to shut this down. If we don't ever take chances, we won't reach the rainbows. If we don't ever search, we'll never be able to find. If we don't attempt to get over our doubts and fears, we'll never discover how wonderful it is to live without them. If we don't go beyond difficulty, we won't grow stronger. If we don't keep our dreams alive, we'll wake up one day and find that something else has taken that place, and we won't have our dreams any longer. So make sure you take that chance, right? Take a chance every now and then. Seek and search, discover and dream. Excuse me. Discover and dream. I like that. So, oh wait, before we go, hold on. Don't leave yet. Check this out. I told you I had a full house tonight. This is really cool. I don't know if I ever showed you this picture that I did a couple years ago. But you know me and my abstracty, right? So when you look at this picture, what do you see? What do you see when you look at this picture? You can tell me. I'm going to look at the chat. What do you see? Am I holding it up? Okay. Or I can hold it like this. Yeah, make sure you hit that like button. Put it this way. There we go. It's kind of cool, right? See all the neat designs in there? What is this? What do you guys see when you see this picture? You said Easter eggs. There you go. There you go. Kind of cool, right? I had fun doing this. I really did. I had fun doing this. I just pulled this out of the closet because I'm like, this is kind of cool because I'm a very abstract. The thing is with this picture, Epcot Center sign, I like that. Walter says animals. That's right. See, everybody sees the picture different. And I love that. Yeah. Yeah. Every painting I do tells a story, right? That's why it's so hard for me to give up all my paintings because every painting has a story to it of what was going on in my life at the time. So, yeah. So you know how I'll tell you real quick how I did this. Okay. You want to know? This is so cool. You never realize the tools that you can just go in your kitchen and you can find tools instead of spending all that money and all these fancy going to Hobby Lobby and spending all this money. Will Fawcett, I see a lady sitting in the middle looking down to the right. Oh, that's cool. I'll have to look at it again. Very cool. So yeah. So this is so fun. Like there's so many gadgets in your kitchen that I can go to the Dollar Tree and I buy things. Look at this. This is like a potato smasher or whatever, masher. And that's how I made the design for my painting. And this was so fun, right? You just put that painting on and you just like dip, you paint it and like when the paint's wet and you just go, tick, 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 and you just slap it on, do this on the whole painting, makes the design. Or if you want to get really fancy, which I've done some paintings, use this fancy tool. And you put splat some paint on the canvas and then you just turn it and you can make all kinds of cool designs. See, look at this. And no need to spend millions at Hobby Lobby, right? And then look at this, a simple kitchen sponge thingy, right? And you use this too. You dip it in the paint or whatever, and you could just slap it all over the canvas or do whatever you want with it because I'm like abstracty. So anyway, I was excited to share this with y'all tonight and my painting and everything. So I learned a lot in the last few years with the painting, and it's very therapeutic, and I need to get back into it and all that. So as I'm dropping everything. Anywho, I'm going to say goodnight. Y'all are awesome. Thank you so much. I'm Paramount USA. This is Lindy's Treehouse, and I'm here every Thursday night at 8:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So make sure that you subscribe to my channel and shout out to a subscriber, my newest subscriber. I don't know who it is, but it showed my subscribing went up. So my subscriber numbers went up. So pretty excited. And I'm glad that you all got to share the blingy night tonight and everything. So please be safe out there. Okay. And yeah, I'll see y'all tomorrow night, I guess, right? So we got this Scooby and Munchkin. Love you bunches. You all are awesome. Have a blessed rest of your weekend. Like I said, be safe. And Happy New Year. Happy 2026. And I wish all the best for all of you out there. All my YouTuber land. Okay. Night, everybody. I will catch you later. We did good. I had a good time tonight. I really did. All the energy. I could feel the energy coming through the laptop. Yes, I could feel all that good vibes. Good vibes. Yes. You guys are great. Maybe it was the hat. Must have been the hat or something. I put that on. And my jewelry, maybe that's what got me all hyped up tonight to do the show. So anyway, let's see. I got to find that in stream. Yeah, we're going to end it. All right. So y'all be good. Congratulations, John. Cowboy John won the won the socks, the peanut socks. So I'll send them out to Bill, Mr. Bill, and we'll see who's going to win next week. And I'll make sure that my spinning wheel is working properly. Oh, yeah. What am I going to do with me, right? Night, everybody. Love y'all bunches. I will see you when I see you. Bye. Bye. And stream and stream. Bye-bye. Gotta smile. I have to smile. Gotta smile.